Hi everybody, welcome back. Today is January 2nd, 2014, and I wanted to come on today and talk to you guys about my goals for this year. A lot of people obviously are posting yesterday, today, this coming week about their goals and resolutions for 2014 because as a new year starts, that's what we all tend to do, right? So I actually first, want to let you guys know that although I did do a 2013 video last year, I am not going to do a 2013 wrap-up. Without getting into too much detail right now, because I'm not ready yet, unfortunately, after I finished working in January, of last year, I was covering a teaching maternity leave. Right after I had my son, I went back to work within about 6 weeks. And after that, I've been home since then with my son, which has been a pleasure. I'm so glad I've gotten to do that. But I've had some issues being home by myself and that. So again, I'm not going to go into too much right now because I'm not quite ready for that yet, I don't think. But the issues I've had really caused me to not, unfortunately, be able to accomplish many of the things I had set out to do in 2013. So with that being said, I have a new, somewhat similar list of things I want to do in 2014. And, you know, I don't want to say resolutions. I kind of talked about this in my video last year. I don't want to say resolutions because these are not things I'm resolving to do once or do and hopefully change and not grow from. But they're goals. They're things I want to try to take the tiny pieces of and eventually get to a better place. So I actually am a part of a Facebook group related to planning and planners and file effects and all of those things. It's called Planner Junkies. And I printed up a piece that printable that matches the planner inserts I am using this year. I actually have a new purple Saffiano on the way, which I'm very excited about. It's a personal size, which I'm not used to. I'm used to much bigger A5 sized planners, but I've got a personal size on the way, and I am thinking that I want to set that up as a gratitude journal slash just journal for my thoughts and feelings to help me work through some of these issues I've had in the past and continue to get better from. But, you know, there are things I'm still working through, of course. And so I printed up this piece in personal size so I'm actually going to, once I've got it, you know, figured out for sure, I'm going to laminate it and punch holes and put it in the front of my new journal. So I'm going to share this stuff with you quickly today, and hopefully it will inspire you to, if not make a video of what you plan to do this year, even if this is the only video you make, and put that information out into the world. I think that really motivates me sometimes. But at least sit down and make a list of things you want to do this year, kind of like a bucket list almost. And if you don't achieve them, no big deal, right? But if you do, how exciting to check those things off your list. So here is mine. This is from Jen at thepolkadotposy.com, and I will link her printable here down below. This is a free printable. Like I said, she also has a Etsy shop where she sells planner inserts that I really like, and I downloaded those for my A5 planner for this year, which I'll show you in a video in the coming weeks when I have it set up the way at least I want it for now, because that's a changing thing, of course, as well. But I'll show you those eventually. And she has lots of other free printables on her site too, and I was really excited to see that she had put this up. So my goals and resolutions for 2014 are For my family, and I like how this is set up because she kind of bookmarks separate things. For my family, I want to be more attentive. Part of what's been going on for me this past year has really led me to not being as in focus or attentive with my son and my husband. And I really want to be there more for them, especially my son who's 16 months old now, and I'm not missing things, but not paying as close attention as I should. I want to get working on his scrapbooks, so he has them. I have a pile of, stuff for them, but I haven't really started them. And then I want to get a better focus with my husband on our budgeting and couponing system. Those are both things we're kind of working on with our financial issues, which I will be doing a video soon on what we wound up doing this year as far as that stuff is concerned. But we did have to take care of some big financial issues this year with my being out of work. So we just want to get a rein on that kind of thing. For my health, I weighed in yesterday, January 1st, and I was 131.6 pounds. So I've been maintaining over the holidays. I did lose a pound, gain a pound, It is what it is. It's the holidays, and you can't be too hard on yourself. At least it wasn't bad in her. I didn't gain like 10, 15 pounds. Thank goodness. I am going to be weighing in the 1st and the 15th of every month. At least that's the plan right now. That may change. And continuing to do those Wednesday weigh-in videos for you guys. Whether you watch them or not, it's not a big deal to me. It's a matter of accountability for myself. So keeping up, hopefully with that schedule, but we'll see again. It may change. Tracking my water and food intake, making sure I'm getting in enough water, and tracking my food and trying to stay in my calories. I'm not going to be too hard on myself right now. First, I want to make sure I'm actually tracking every day, and trying to come up with some doable ideas and plan for exercise. I have some videos. I also have, we have an elliptical in our basement, and I love to go outside and walk with a stroller. Unfortunately, we are in the middle of winter here in Chicago, so that's not really possible right now. It's too cold, and actually we have a foot or more of snow on the ground right now. You may have heard of all the snow stuff that's going on in the Midwest. But I do have my Fitbit Zip, which I reviewed in an earlier video, one of my Weigh-In Wednesday videos. I went through that with you guys. And I'm going to continue using that. I have been using that on a daily basis, even when I was not tracking my food over the last week and a half or so. When we've had, Christmas and New Year's and all of that business. It's impossible to track when you're at other people's houses eating food that other people have made that you can't guess what they put in it and what kind of calories there are and all those things. So, not an excuse, but it's just difficult to do. So I'm going to continue using that stuff and come up with some alternative other ways to exercise. And once spring comes, then we can get back outside. And we're hopefully going to sign up for another 5K. Last year I did the color run, which was nice because you can't really run the whole thing anyways. I have an old video that I did about my experience with the color run in Chicago last year. I will try to remember to link it below. Otherwise it is back in my older videos. And I really loved it. It was a fun experience. I didn't feel bad that I was not running the whole time because, like I said, it was difficult to actually be running the whole time. But I know if I can do Couch to 5K again or something like that, I can really get ready to be able to hopefully try to run a 5K. Goals for my career. I want to decide if I really want to go back to teaching. I'm honestly not sure right now what I want to do as far as that concerns. If I want to continue after this year doing plays and musicals. again, I don't know if that's really something in my heart that I really want to do, but I do want to go back and start subbing. I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and I think that will help me kind of decide if I want to go back to teaching as well. I want to stick with YouTube and go back to working on my blog. I started a blog. It's very simple, and the link is down below. It doesn't get a lot of views or anything like that right now. I want to hopefully get on a schedule of posting at least once a week, both on YouTube and on my blog. Maybe the same kind of things and maybe not. They might be two separate things each week, but at least once a week, whether it's a Weigh-In Wednesday video, which will be twice a month, or goals video or update video, that kind of thing, or file effects video, whatever it is, once a week at minimum. I did join up with Maker Studio as a partner. I was already partnered with YouTube anyways, and that has helped to bring a lot of you guys here and watching my videos, so that's been great. And I just want to expand on that and use that to my advantage as opposed to just sitting idly by. Also, my Etsy shop, which I also have linked down below, my Facebook business, I want to be adding at least one new item a month. So I'm already doing quilts and some dresses and accessories and things like that. I want to keep adding one new item a month. I have probably 3 to 4 pages in my planner of just ideas of things I want to add, and I have a lot of the supplies here, and I keep buying new stuff for those kinds of things, but I want to take the supplies I have right now, not spend any money, hopefully too much, on getting extra things, and really get those ideas in shape and going and get those products up and available. And then decide what I'm going to do with my Origami Owl business. Over the past month, I've been a little passive with it, just kind of taking in orders as they come, and I may just sit and do that and leave it open. I know eventually there will be a fee to continue every year, so at that point I'll really have to decide hard if that's what I want to continue with or not, but I'm not entirely sure if that's what I'm passionate about. I've also looked into Jamberry Nails as well as Perfectly Posh, so those are two other businesses I'm interested in looking into, so if you have experience with those, please let me know in the comments below or private message me. But I really have enjoyed making those Origami Owl videos as well, and those seem to be very popular videos and get a lot of viewing. That's not the only reason I do them, but I like to get that information out there. I'm just not sure if I'm really passionate about the business, and so we'll see. Not sure if I'm going to continue with that, but it's something I do want to decide this year. For our house, depending on how our financial situation plays out here, I'm not sure how much longer we'll be in our current townhome, but we'll see what happens. I'm not too down about it, really. It's a crazy situation and would take a long time to discuss, but I do want to get all of our rooms deep cleaned in our home. We've kind of put that off. And then get on a cleaning schedule so at least we can maintain what we have while we have it. I want to continue my decluttering and simplifying. I have way too much stuff, a lot of it being in our basement, especially from my years of teaching that I don't need, we don't use. We moved in 2006, and there's plenty of stuff that was never unpacked. It's 2014 now. So that stuff needs to go. Plus, if we do move, it will probably be to a smaller space or place, and so we won't be able to keep all those things anyways. And I want to be more organized. I don't want to get organized. I want to be more organized. So just the goal of getting things set up like my coupon binder, and I have a bill and home binder that I'm setting up, which I will show you guys once those things are ready. Getting there will really help to clear my mind and keep me less stressed out and all that stuff. So for myself, finally, I would like to read one book a month, whether it be fiction or nonfiction. I actually have a ton of nonfiction books downloaded on my iPad right now to read in my Kindle, and I have a bunch of other books sitting next to my spot on the couch that I want to get through. So I'm hoping to finish one book a month. And then, if I feel it warrants it, I will come back and do a book review. I really enjoyed the couple that I've done for you guys already. And in general, be happy and enjoy life. The last year has really taught me to take my time and do that stuff. So, those are my goals for 2014. I would love to hear what you are working on for this year. So I know I can't do video responses anymore, but if you made a video or do make a video, please post that in the comments below, or just tell me what they are. If you have any questions or want to see videos on any of the things I mentioned, let me know. Any comments are always appreciated, and I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already so you can keep up with my progress. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.